Hey, it's Marin, and this is the January 2020 monthly forecast for Virgo Risings. So we'll start out with what the astrology for the month entails, what the day-by-day transits and important astrological events are for you as a Virgo rising. Then we will look at the tarot cards, the law of attraction, and oracle deck cards, and see what guidance also comes through to complement what we know is coming our way. So starting out overall for this month, the big theme astrologically is starting a new routine of some sort, getting into your own best interest with the self-care that you're providing yourself, and breaking old relationship patterns. So starting out on the 3rd, Mars enters Sagittarius in your 4th house, and wherever Mars goes, it can bring increased conflict or struggle, or it can also just bring in more effort or drive towards getting something done. And a good indicator, a trick to know which one is going to happen for you, is if you're born during the day, it tends to be more difficult. If you have a night chart, it tends to be more constructive. So with Mars entering your 4th house, expect increased conflict or drive around the home, whether that means conflict with family members, or it could mean you're renovating your home and property. Different manifestations, same kind of energy there. On the 9th, the Sun conjoins Mercury in your 5th house, illuminating some sort of information to come to light regarding children, romance, or creativity in your Capricorn 5th house, which has been hit and definitely being transformed over the past few years. You know that, don't need to revisit that, but some more illuminating information will be coming up regarding something that you've created, whether physically or art or romantically in your life. On the 10th, Uranus stations direct in your 9th house. So Uranus is bringing revolutionary changes into your 9th house of foreign travel, higher education, long distance goals. And with Uranus having been retrograde for the past few months, you've been revisiting what big shifts and revolutionary energy has been happening for you. Now with Uranus stationing direct, there will be new changes, new rebellion, new innovation happening in that area of your life of higher aspirational goals. On the 12th, Saturn conjoins Pluto in your 5th house, and Mercury will join the Saturn-Pluto conjunction as well, or in your 5th house. I don't know why I said 12th, 5th house. So the Saturn-Pluto conjunction will be a high point of serious transformation, grounded crises, and limited ability to escape the necessary, vivid adjustments that are being made in your 5th house of creativity, children, and romance. So any of those things are probably, or all of them are probably undergoing big shifts in your life. It might just be how you have fun and how you allow yourself to express your inner child, or it could be a serious situation with a romantic partner or with a child in your life. The Saturn-Pluto conjunction is indicating this final limiting transformative event that will solidify the big adjustments that need to be made. And with Mercury conjoining this alignment as well, there's a drive to communicate and an opportunity to intellectually grapple with what's happening. On the 7th, or on the 13th, Venus in Pisces will enter your 7th house, or Venus will enter your Pisces 7th house, so that there's increased ease and harmony into your relationship and partnership world. Definitely different energy there, totally different than the Saturn-Pluto in your 5th. This is like ease, harmony, the exalted position of Venus is your Pisces 7th house. So really look forward to this more ease happening in your relationship world. You can expect partnerships of any one-to-one kind to be greatly enhanced over this next few weeks. On the 16th, Mercury enters Aquarius in your 6th house, and it will also square Uranus and Taurus in your 9th house. So with Mercury entering your 6th house in Aquarius, you can expect more communication or intellectual activity regarding coworkers or health and daily routine in your world. With this square to Uranus in your 9th house, be careful that a drive to pursue some long distance goal is not leading to erratic behavior around coworkers or within your health routine. On the 20th, the Sun enters Aquarius, and it will also square Uranus and Taurus in your 9th house. So also be wary about you yourself embarking on some sort of health journey that is irked, or there's some itch you want to scratch regarding a long-term goal, and it's leading to erratic behavior health-wise. So take that into account for this next few weeks. On the 24th, there is a new moon in your Aquarius 6th house, a new beginning for you to plant seeds around this need to set a new health routine or set a new pattern for yourself to follow to better accommodate for your health, for your better self-care, whether it's mental, physical, or just emotional all around, how you're feeling about yourself. On the 25th, Venus squares Mars between your 7th and 4th houses. So this new relationship energy, whether it's an actual new relationship or just a new sense of ease and a pre-existing bond, this new relationship ease and harmony is at odds with a conflict or struggle at home. This could be someone at home is irritating you about a relationship, or this could be a need to change what your property looks like in order to please a partner. On the 27th, Venus conjoins Neptune in your 7th house, so the 27th is a really dreamy day for relationships for you as a Virgo rising. It can also be kind of delusional or too good to be true, but as long as you're handling this groundedly and really allowing yourself to be honest and upfront with your partner at the same time, the 27th is a really beautiful day to take things to the next level in relationships or have a really beautiful date. On the 27th, Mars squares Neptune between your 4th and 7th houses, which further adds to the deception regarding what you need to adjust in your home versus how you're feeling in your relationship. There's something that needs to be reconciled regarding dreams and relationships and shit you have to get done at home that requires some grounded focus and might not be the best time to take action for right now. So overall, this really does emphasize you stepping into your new routine of self-care for this month. At the same time as breaking relationship patterns while still achieving these new heights and new really beautiful feelings in relationships, but just not relating them back to what old limiting beliefs you might have held regarding romance. So with that being said, let's pull a tarot card and see what tarot card comes up for Virgo risings. I'm actually using the Marseille tarot deck, which a Virgo rising friend gave to me a few years ago, and I have not used this ever since. I haven't felt called. So if you're watching this, thank you. You know who you are. So we have the King of Cups reversed, which the King of Cups reversed often indicates a lack of control over your passions or like a loss of emotional intelligence in a moment. So this month might be asking you to reel things back. I know with Virgo risings, often they can get the stereotype of being not letting themselves go or being too constrained, but you might have been grappling this past few years with figuring out where your vices actually are. And this is further asking for you to practice some temperance and step back from where you know your energy or your self-control leaks out. Because no matter how altogether you can have it in relationships or with aspects of your life that are outwardly focused, if you don't have control over your inner vices or your appetitive part of yourself, you might not be able to accomplish the bonds that you want to outside of yourself. So now let's pull a Work Your Light Oracle deck card to see what guidance is also coming through. Pleiades, double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. Maybe this is asking for you to tune into more meditative practices, like asking your spirit guides for guidance or asking for higher help in general to break this pattern. If you feel that you yourself are having trouble establishing what motivating insight would take you out of this loop of losing control. Now let's pull the Law of Attraction card to see what further attraction help is coming up. The Universal Law of Attraction defined. The law of attraction says the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. And while this may seem like a rather simple statement, it defines the most powerful law in the universe, the law that affects all things at all times, for nothing exists that is unaffected by this powerful law. So we have to make sure that we understand the implications of our actions, and maybe you're doing all the things right on the outside, but this is involving an internal recalibration of how you speak to yourself so that you're no longer fighting an uphill battle and instead are just riding the waves out of whatever comes through you, seeing thoughts that arise as just thoughts, not as meaning anything and not as a part of actually you. So if this resonates, let me know. Let me know down below what events are happening this month that resonate with you in this forecast. I'm really interested to know. Otherwise, like, subscribe, do all the things. And if you found this helpful, I do offer private astrology consultations down below and would love to read for you. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video.